Well, the bombs are still going off, and then this time, when they shot this time, they're shooting all across the country all at once. They stayed quiet for 3.5, almost 4 hours with no shooting, and now all of a sudden they come out with a rocket launch barrage of across the country from Ashkelon all the way up to Karnei Shimon, which is way up near Jezreel Valley again. So they're really doing a psychological warfare here. Also, Hamas had given a warning to Israel, saying from 10 to 12 at midnight, 10 at night to 12 midnight, they gave us the ability to leave our homes, or they would show us that we would be standing on 1 foot. That's how they said it, between the hours of 12 and 2. And so now it's 12:24, and we see that they're trying to shoot as many rockets as they can. Okay, well, I'm reporting back here from the boat again, and as you can hear, the sirens are going off here in Herzliya. You can see the rockets flying over there and hear the bombs in the skies. I'm going to the front of the boat. Maybe you can see it better. That was a loud one. Here they're coming. This one's close. They're still coming, even though the sirens have stopped. Maybe you can hear the explosions. And they're still going. This is right over Herzliya Marina. Out there in the distance you can see Tel Aviv south of us. I don't know if you can see, but I can see them coming out of Tel Aviv out there. There's 4 of them just went out. Well, praise the Lord for the Iron Dome, huh? Catching all those rockets. Hopefully it caught them all this time. We're having about 10% coming through nowadays. I'll keep updated on the news, see if there's anyone hurt this time. But earlier today, there was a direct hit in Ramat Gan in Tel Aviv. Big, lots of damage. Let me go back down inside here. Well, as you can see, we just had a siren go off again and more missiles. But I want to make a moment here and say praise the Lord for the Iron Dome and everything else. In the last couple days, the amount of rockets that were sent to Sderot is over 1,000, I think. In 2 days out of the 6 days, now we're in the 6th day of this war, and out of the 2 days in a row, there was one neighborhood in Sderot, and the Iron Dome wasn't able to get 3 of the rockets that were shot in, and they all 3 came through. And in this one neighborhood, all 3 of them hit the same house. Now, this was the only house in the neighborhood that the family had moved up north to be with their extended extended family during this time give the kids a break with all the sirens. That tells a story. Praise the Lord for that. I can still hear the bombs going off around me. I don't know if you can hear them, but I'll just keep talking until the next siren. The one thing that we all need to understand here is what's going on right now all over the country. People are Hamas is shooting these missiles into our country, and it started off with the first 7 in towards the Jerusalem area. And then Israel finally retaliated like this and causing this whole thing to kick off. One thing that we need to understand is, for some reason, they've been for 20 years. There's Derot and all the little villages and neighborhoods and cities around Gaza have been dealing with this for 20 years. Almost on a weekly basis, it's just been like accepted that they can shoot into those areas and those cities, and Israel really doesn't do anything. And then when they shoot to Jerusalem, then we finally have the right to fight back. Well, most of that is because of the international pressure that's put upon Israel to always like now to back off, because like we're the bad guy or something, right? And so this is something that really needs to be taken care of. And I really do believe that the only way is a real big ground operation. And when I say big, I mean big. Not like in Tzuk in 2014 when it was 50 days and then we just got about 40 to 50% of what we needed to get done. And then we had to stop because of the pressure of the international world and come out. It's the only way we can get quiet, because think about it. 2014, after 2014, we had 3.5 years of no rockets. That in itself tells the story. There was no rockets. There was nothing coming out from Hamas. Then slowly, they started building up again, and they started shooting again. Right now, also, we're having just recently problems with our northern border from Lebanon and Syria. Syria has shot 3 rockets. Lebanon shot 3 rockets. On both sides, Syria and Lebanon have been trying to break through our borders. Lebanese were able to with a group of 4, and then when we saw them and we started moving towards their direction, they started running back over the border and then immediately try to get back. And then Hezbollah tried to act like it wasn't theirs. But the guy that we did get, we shot one of the guys before he left Israel. They're giving him a Hezbollah with a Hezbollah flag burial. So I mean, come on, give me a break. Well, I'll keep you guys up to date. So stay tuned and God bless. Bye bye.